Bitstorm, a comedy game podcast by two guys who know nothing about comedy nor game design. I'm Ben Slinger, and with me as always is Trevor Scott, and we're going to do some game designs. Hi, Trevor.
Hello. We're in your lounge room again.
Yeah, it's the usual.
Yeah.
Just doing the usual.
Just doing the usual.
And the usual is some click pitch, I think, unless you had a thought of anything different.
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. Just let's go for some shorter games, things that we could potentially do in a game jam.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We like doing game jams, so let's keep it small, keep it achievable.
Yep. I like that. Yep. I like that. Fun little small games. All right, well, we're going to take our random word generator. We're going to each get a word, throw them at each other, come up with a game jammable idea.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, click.
3, 2, 1, click.
Flower.
Orgy.
You had that in the chamber, didn't you?
I had it there in case. I mean, it was either going to be buttocks or orgy.
Yeah,
and then when you say flower, I'm like, flower orgy. Yeah, this is really good.
Now, this is FLOUR.
Oh, even better. So it's a
baking...
It's a baking orgy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is like
Even
Sausage
better.
Party 3. The animated thing.
Oh, yes. I forgot about Sausage Party. And the fact that they did a TV
Probably
series.
wise. Yeah, I never watched the TV series.
I watched Sausage Party, and that was fucked up.
Look, yeah. Anyway.
I mean, it could be set in that world, but it's just...
I mean, what really makes... Is this just like what you get when the eggs get down with the flour and then the butter decides they want to get in there too?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what it's about what happens in the bakery when everyone goes home.
Okay, it's like Toy Story, but
But a bakery.
And they're all horny.
Yeah. I mean, from what I understand, like, everywhere is a continuous bacteria orgy.
Oh, okay,
Like,
yeah.
So do we go that deep that it's like it's this small like bit of bread that was dropped and is basically the yeast going at it. Like
Okay, I mean that's maybe a bit more family friendly. I mean, not if we describe it like that, but just from a general.
It's how we got there.
Yeah, it's how we got there.
It's how we got
All
there.
right, so let's. Okay, that's the fermentation of created by the yeast orgy is interesting.
I love the idea of this ball of bread product has become sentient.
Oh yeah,
And it's just, if it's in a warm place, the fermentation will continue going and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
This is like a platformer where the mechanics are around heat and yeast production.
But if you get too cold, the yeast dies and you
kind of like collapse in on yourself.
you collapse in on yourself, and that's the end of you. So it's all about keeping that temperature right. It's all about, if you get too hot, you're going to get too brown, and therefore you're going to kill the yeast. It's all about keeping that yeast alive, because it's like as you add new bits in.
Or is this sort of like a puzzle game of sorts, where it's like making your way through a level that has hot and cold spots, and each level you're trying to get the sourdough to the oven, and it has to get there with the right amount of like growth or whatever. That's definitely more doable from a game jam perspective.
It is. It is definitely more doable from a game jam perspective. Yeah, okay, I like this. It's a 2.5D.
Yeah.
So you've got the typical 2D platforming thing, but I like it being in that 3D space, because there's just something about 2.5D that is just really quite nice. Every time I think of, Inside or
Limbo.
Yeah. Really, really like Limbo. I would love to see, did they do another game? I don't know whether they did.
The company...
Other than
Inside. I feel like they had one coming out.
That's for our other podcast, where we talk about games that have come out. This is a game that will never come out.
Yeah.
But it's 2.5D. You're sort of going through the level, trying to get to, trying to make your way into the into the oven. I do like the idea of you can stay in that hot zone for too long and you get too big and and it sort of almost
then you can
becomes
have
sort
big
of
bubbles.
cancerous growth sort of things coming out the top and that sort of stuff. I'm sort of thinking of it kind of like a Katamari sort of thing where you're rolling and sort of
picking stuff
down,
up,
jumping, and you're picking like flies.
And then at the end of the level,
you
get a cross section of the baked bread, and it's got like the stuff inside there that was baked into it based on how you got there.
you got some drawing pins and a fuckload of dust. It's like you were 70% dust. Oh, I went too much under the table.
The game's just called Inedible Bread. Inbreadable.
Yeah. It is inbreadable. I mean, that's the name of the episode.
Yeah, maybe. It's at least the name of that game. All right, 3, 2, 1, click.
3, 2, 1, click.
Brilliance.
Undress.
I feel like you've got a direction that you're picking from tonight, Trevor, from your list that you keep randomizing.
I saw that as in my head as sort of lights on a car, like brilliance of cars. So then I thought about the Cars universe and states of undress and
what do the cars do? They like strip their paint off.
Well, flashing their lights. What is that akin to? Is that akin to
batting your eyelids,
or is it akin to
like
flashing breasts?
Well, except humans don't need breasts to see at night.
Yeah,
I assume. I
mean, I do. I always drive around shirtless.
Yeah, well, that's just a you thing, though. I don't think you actually need.
You never complain.
I mean, I enjoy the view.
And you do it when you drive.
Yeah, but I picked that up from you. Fucking yeast orgies and card flashing in the first 2 games.
Okay, let's go with a different game then.
All right.
Come up with a different word.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, click.
I'll click again.
I don't even know if I want to say anything. Neighbour.
Cucumber.
Okay, that's innocent. What are you talking about?
Oh, cucumber sandwiches.
Okay, like the sort of it's like a social dynamics around neighbours with like
it's you
having people over for tea.
You've got new neighbours in the neighbourhood. You're basically the welcome wagon, and you've got to set up like the perfect afternoon tea where you meet your neighbours for the first time, and it's like you've got to get this perfect. Is
this a cozy game where you're just laying out macaroons?
I love the idea of this is like a cooking mama of you're preparing the sandwiches and you've got like mini games of spreading margarine on the bread or butter on the bread, depending on which way, really hoity-toity or
well, and
is margarine okay?
And have you let the butter sit or is it tearing up the bread?
I mean, is it white bread? Is it multigrain? Is it sourdough?
Yeah.
Has it got fuckloads of dust?
70% dust and thumbtacks.
You bought from that bakery. I like it. I like the idea of, you've got a cucumber garden. So it's like everything that you do is all based around cucumbers.
It's based around cucumbers. So yeah,
you've got like your cucumber water.
Your cucumber water, that's what I was going to say. You got your cucumber sandwiches.
You've made
a cucumber slice.
A fuck ton of. I mean, it was a zucchini slice.
I know,
but you just like they won't know that it's not
they're
zucchini.
Very similar.
It's cucumber.
Yeah,
so they're the same vegetable.
Yeah,
they're just spelt differently.
Yeah,
and I like the idea that you make sushi.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, you just some tuna sushi, but it's mainly cucumber.
Cucumber. Yeah, very cucumber heavy.
Yeah. In fact, I saw the other day there were some vegetarian options that were just cucumber. And
just
rice
cucumber, rice, and seaweed.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Which,
that's fine.
Tell you what, seaweed and rice, great combination. Cucumber, it's there.
It's there. Got your little soy sauce.
Yep.
Okay, and so is this then... you have the people come over and is it they're judging you? Like, there's just judgments happening. You're getting
I think
looks.
it's silent judgment.
Yeah, you're getting looks.
There's something about silent judgment.
As they take one of your sandwiches and disdainfully...
You are looking for microaggressions and micro expressions. There is definitely something about a game where you don't know how they're actually going to react, and they're perfectly cordial to you. Cordial is what I meant to say. Not cordial.
They're cordial. Only you served them cordial, and they weren't very cordial.
I saw in my mind how it was spelled, and it's like not how it was said.
They were very
they're sickly sweet because there was no water in them.
They weren't very coddies about it.
Fucking brain. Keep that in. So they were sickly sweet, because it was that concentrate.
Yeah, you didn't dilute them very well.
Asinine and I really like this. I think this could be a fun little thing, and it's from that person. You know, you're doing your little.
You've just got your little mini games. I guess what's the variance? Is it sort of how well you've done the mini games? Or is it the choices you've made?
Is what they actually look like. Like, if the sandwiches are all torn up, then you know, I love the idea that no matter what, they're going to come in and they look exactly the same, but how you feel is like...
it's a commentary on self-deprecate, like self-worth and, you know how well you did.
Yep.
And so it's how you read the expressions. So
you're reading the micro expressions in there, but it's like it's always the same.
It's always the same. Or it's just random.
I love if you go through and you ace it all, like, that's when you get a little aside. And it's like they've got something else on their mind. Like,
right. That's interesting.
They're just like, oh, that was nice. No matter what, it's like they're always like, that was nice.
Actually, okay, that's actually made the whole thing for me because it's almost a social experiment. You set it up to say, like, these people are judging you. Like, these are the hoity-toity neighborhood, whatever.
Okay, so are you new to the neighborhood or are they new to the neighborhood? Which way do you want to go?
I think maybe you're new to the neighborhood then.
And so you've invited
invited them over, and this is you ingratiating yourself. And we tell the player, like, they're not going to say what they think. You need to read their expressions. And we have these different characters, and they do make different expressions. But as you say, it's the same every time. And then at the end of the game, we have the player say, what do you think that person thought about you, how well you did? Or they rate all the people. And then we publish the results, like as a thing of like people who did well, recognized that, and thought that the people were, that this person thought that they, to see like how it varied based on the different people and the expressions we actually gave in there. It's like, oh, everyone thought that the woman dressed like this always thought you'd done poorly, even if you'd actually done well. And,
yeah,
I think that would be really interesting. And for a game jam, actually, that's a fun little twist. It just means
at the end of the game jam, people are going to come back and go, okay, what did they say? And it's like, no, they always just like, it was literally this person always, her husband was cheating on her, and she was always focused on that, and barely even noticed your.
No one cared. They all thought it was fine. They have the same expressions on, regardless of what happened. That woman always raises her eyebrows as she like takes a bite.
Perfect for a fucking FMV game.
Oh yeah. Oh, yes and no, because
then the micro expressions are too.
Well, you'd have to, if you did it right, maybe, but there's a sort of a meta level there then, because the player's going to realize, oh well, they didn't record a bunch of different things. It's just like an endless cut or whatever. But if you did cut as if you've like switched up what video is played there for a micro expression, but it's you just only ever recorded one take, maybe, yeah.
It's pretty funny. 3 to 1 click.
Yeah. Joystick.
Copper.
Copper.
Yeah.
Okay. The copper joystick, or you're a joystick controlling a copper.
Or it's
the copper stick of joy. It's about a dildo. Okay, that time it was me.
That time it was you. I was actually thinking, you're sitting down to play your like the best game,
Your Atari 2600,
and you notice the cat's got at the
cable.
at the cable.
Yep.
And you see the copper
Oh, the copper wire.
because you chewed right through it.
Yep.
So now the game is actually
is trying to play your game.
is repair the joystick.
Right.
And it's like, when it's done, it's like, that's the game. Like, then in game, the player starts to play the game. And
the opening credits roll on the game you wanted to play, and then the closing credits roll on the game you were actually playing.
And the thing is, for the game jam, you show only screenshots of the game that they were going to play.
We made it. You just can't play it in this game. It's next year's game jam game.
And so we've got all this stuff that we didn't tell you that you're gonna have to do. It's all like you go over to your toolkit and you get your pliers and you like cut it down, and then you like get your soldering iron, you solder it. It's like, yeah, now that it's done, it's like green to green and all this sort of stuff, and you plug it in and it, like the button test is all working and all this sort of stuff, and it's like, oh no, one of the cables isn't done properly, so you just need to fix it. You get into the game and it's like, yeah, press start. You press start and it's like the credits start coming up, and then it zooms back out, and the guy just starts playing the game, and it's like the controller isn't responding to you. And all the stuff in the screenshots then appear on the screen.
On the player's, the character's screen. That's pretty funny.
It's a full, first person shoot 'em up game and all this sort of stuff. And it's like, we've just made you fix it's like, it was quicker for us to just build this game out. we got through, all this other stuff, and then we only got those screenshots done.
Yeah, so, they were proof of concept screenshots.
Funny thing is, we already had, a soldering iron model.
Yeah, that's why we decided to do this one. We had the models for cables and...
Funny thing is, there's achievements in the game. You didn't turn on the exhaust fan, you now have lead poisoning.
I mean, this is the thing. Okay, jokes aside, I like the idea of that it being you trying to get into this game, and that we have these little... It's almost... I mean, you've almost got a bit of just a simple point-and-click adventure, or go and find the things, solve...
Oh, I was thinking it was first person. And it's like you go over
okay.
and we've got the full engine there.
Yeah.
And it's like, great. They're going to actually then use the same engine for the other games. Like, no, we don't.
I thought it'd almost be funnier if the pre-game is very low fi and low res, and then the actual game, once it comes up on the screen, looks
PBR
amazing. Yeah.
HDR. We made you have HDR because the screenshot supported inside the game, and he's got a HDR monitor.
It's required to play the game in the first place, but
you can't play the HDR content. We've just got
the
simple.
It's basically edging the video game. We just keep teasing it. You can at any point you can go over and look at the screenshots on the back of the box for the game that you're going to play. You can read the manual.
I'm thinking, hell, even just put in a little reference to some of the review stuff from John Romero's Daikatana or something like that.
Yeah.
Just
this game's gonna
knock your socks off and all this
whatever
sort of
it
stuff. But it's it was absolute fucking garbage.
It's fun. Yeah,
I have to admit, I did buy that game.
Oh, did you?
I did
at
not
the
finish
time?
the first level.
Yeah. Did you buy it like when it came out?
The day it came out.
Oh my god! Okay, you were bought into the hype.
I bought into the hype. It looked good, and the trailer looked fantastic. Didn't finish the first level because the fucking person that comes along with you kept on getting stuck, and you don't go through the time thing until the end of the third level because it was just like fucking.
I don't even remember because it was on like the Quake or Quake 2 engine or something, wasn't it? Like it was the first person shooter sort of
First person
thing.
shooter. Yeah.
I always get it mixed up with Anachronox, which is another id employee starting a company making a game based on similar engine. But that one was actually okay, and that was more of an RPG.
Yep.
I didn't play much
I think
of
this
that.
was Quake 2. But it was not a good game.
No. Pretty flopped pretty hard.
I really dislike it when games do what we just said. That they promise something and you don't get there for a very long time, or if at all.
If that's the point of the game, though, you know, we at least give you a little teaser of the opening screen. The press
Just
start.
that none of the buttons work. And that's how you find out. And it's like, and then it goes out to like, oh, the joystick isn't working.
Right, yeah, you get... So you think you're playing... It's like this amazing sort of animation comes onto the screen, you know...
Press start to continue.
Press start. Nothing's happening for a bit. And then, we kind of zoom out a bit. The real world is sort of duller and not quite as, high res.
And the character goes, oh,
it's not
controller's
working.
not working. Oh, the cat's chewed through the cable. I've got to fix it now. I'll get my soldering iron.
I've been waiting for this game for years. It's the equivalent of like GTA 6 coming out.
Oh, that comes out for pre-order tomorrow.
I know.
Am I going to spend money on it?
$130.
Probably. I mean, now everyone knows when we've recorded this.
Oh, yeah, well.
The Thursday night
cat's
before it
out
comes
of the
out.
bag.
There's time for one more.
All right.
3, 2, 1, click it.
Click it. Bop it. Push it.
Dismiss.
Hero.
A city having to dismiss their hero because they can't afford to pay
Oh,
for
okay.
all the damage anymore.
Oh, for the damage, not just that the hero is charging for their services.
No, they like.
So it's more of an Incredibles situation.
They say, you know what, you've done an amazing job protecting the city and keeping us all safe from harm, but you got to stop, man. Like, our insurance premiums have gone through the roof.
Yeah.
And you're on the PR, and you're just having to, explain nicely to the hero.
Yeah, it's like, look, when you were going after the supervillains, you got Magic Nicholas. He was causing a lot of mayhem. That was worth it. You captured Jim the murderer. He was going around murdering. That was great. But now you're kind of down to the petty crime, and you're blasting through city blocks just to like catch shoplifters. It's like we can't do this anymore. You just too.
Our insurance premiums have actually gone up so high that everyone's tax,
the city's nearly
is
bankrupt.
now unfathomable. Like, everyone is revolting in the streets. And you would know because you blasted a bunch of them through. Like, you stopped that riot.
Yes, you stopped them from looting, but you destroyed all of the stores they were looting from. Okay, I like that. So I kind of like that you play someone on the hero's staff. That's interesting. Like, or on the city.
On the city, I think.
Yeah.
So you've been given some of the information, and you need to. If you leave this meeting and the hero doesn't know that he's been fired, you'll be fired. And,
Right.
and it's based on, I think you could have a branching sort of thing of, like, depending on, like, if you just flat out give shit to this hero, he's just going to blast through, not give a shit, blast through the thing and just wreck the city because, he's...
Yeah. It's like a Homelander,
got a Homelander
kind
sort
of
of
vibe, yeah.
sort of thing that he really doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But if you get it, just that right level of the right amount of evidence to let him know that, hey, look, we love everything that you've done. You've flattered him enough, and we know it's a him. Like,
yeah.
There's DLC.
Well, in fact, there
is DLC, and it's.
Well, the DLC is you're trying to bring on a hero, but that's you trying to attract her to the city because you know that she's going to have a lighter touch, and she's done well elsewhere.
I really like this. There's something about this. Just it's in an office building, and it's just you're sitting at a desk opposite this costumed hero.
Yeah.
And it's
just the mundane stuff around it. Because someone pops their head in at some point. They're like, "Hey, did you have my coffee mug?"
You accidentally insult him, and he burns your face like through with his laser vision. It's like,
it's basically a choose your own adventure book. An animated sort of illustrated choose your own adventure book.
Kind of like we've been watching quite a bit of Guy Mont's.
Spell
your own adventure.
Like he's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
as you go through this, like if you choose the right things, there's like one or two ways to get through to the correct path.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's a bunch of entertaining.
There's a bunch of entertaining endings. Yeah. I like that as a fun little thing. That's actually a good, and again, game jammable. Just having a nice tightly contained narrative. There's one or two kind of clean, happy paths through.
A couple that he goes, yeah, right. Smashes through the office, and there's now a hero-shaped hole in the office. And it's like, that didn't go over well, and you get fired.
Yeah.
Or there's one where he flips the table, and you get squished against the wall. One that he punches a hole through your body. Like
just all these different ways a hero can kill you, basically. At one point,
you give him coffee.
You offer him
him coffee, and you complain about it being not hot enough, so he uses his
heat vision
and turns it into basically into a molten mess on the.
Well, I was going to say you try to soften the blow and offer him flowers, and he sneezes and just smashes you, blows you out the window.
He just strips the skin from your face from the sneeze.
Don't offer him beans or cheese. Get the other side of that.
I don't know why, but just that as an idea is such a cool way of.
Particularly if you had a great kind of cartoonish illustrator who, if you just had a little, 3 or 4 frame kind of animation loops of each death, basically, of each ending. And then the rest of it's just, portraits, dialogue, a background.
Choosing, you've got time to read through the dossier and basically go, okay, these are the things I need to be able to hit.
Yeah,
and you don't get to look at the dossier while you're going through. Otherwise, it doesn't look like you know what you're doing. So,
yeah, well,
or you can look, but it's
you can look, but that triggers certain things. Yeah, you could put some interesting little things in there like that, and you could even have hints, when you get a certain ending, the dossier next time has a thing of allergic to flowers. Yes.
It's
almost your tracking of having seen all the endings is filling out the dossier by the end.
Yeah, filling it out, leaving more as and because I always need to explain in a real in-world reason why in the game you would be able to actually understand that. You've basically anytime that you die, you're going through a Groundhog Day, but it's you can't actually die.
Maybe you're also a superhero, but that's just your power.
That's just your power. If you die, you happen to get reborn that day, and you can.
And actually, that's why you're in charge of firing people, because you're in charge of firing super. This is actually you were brought into this city
to do this
because when you die,
you know how to negotiate.
You rewind time by 20 minutes. That's just your whole power. It's it's useful for staying alive. It's not useful for much else except this, where it's a very dangerous job that requires knowledge of the different ways you've died otherwise. I love that, actually. That's really funny.
That's all we've got time for tonight.
Yeah, so I think we're going to leave it there. Thank you for joining us this week on Bitstorm. If you want to find our previous episodes online, go to bitstormcast.com. They're all up there. Give them a listen. Give them a check them out.
Yeah, if you like the song that we play at the start and end of each episode, that song is called Mount Defiance of the album Containment Failure by the band Kuradust. We used to be part of that band. You can find all those songs from that album and more for free at Kuradust, KURODUST.bandcamp.com. Go check it out.
Yeah. That's right, so thank you again for joining us this week on Bitstorm. I'm Ben Slinger.
I'm Trevor Scott, and Mr. Homelander, sorry to do this to you, but you're fired.
Fuck you are.